Hello and welcome along to day 2 here at the 2023 UCI Cycling World Championships. I'm Rebecca Charlton and the opening day of action did not disappoint. The first medals were won and world records were already broken. Let's first take a look at yesterday's best bits. It gives me absolute goosebumps, and not just because I've got my arms out in the middle of Scotland today, but someone that knows a thing or two about medal winning rides is today's studio guest. She's a multiple UCI Paracycling World Champion and Paralympian. Please welcome Anna Beck. Hello, welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you today?
I'm fine. And you?
Yeah, good, good. We did have a bit of sunshine, didn't we?
Yeah. It was real nice for a while.
Yeah, for a while. Now it's gone. I'd like to first reflect on your performance in the Velodrome yesterday. We thought it was, of course, a stunning ride, but you were 4th. Is it quite a difficult place to be just off the podium?
Yeah, I believe so. You are happy to be in the finals, but then you get outside. Yeah, and no medal, so that's hard, and it's not what I wanted, but yeah, it is what it is.
What was the atmosphere like in the Velodrome yesterday? We've heard it was particularly buzzing, but also very hot.
Yeah, it was very hot. I did the warm-up outside, and then I got in, and it's really hot, and it was a great atmosphere.
And that's intentional, isn't it, for a championship in this scale to bring the temperature in the Velodrome up? Can you explain a bit about that?
Yeah, but then you get you hear the crowd and the pulse get up and the adrenaline, and it's like just the pulse. So it's great to be in. And when you're in the zone, you just you hear it somewhere, but you are just on your own. It's like, yeah, two different things. Like you hear them, but you don't. You're in another place mentally.
Yeah, it's interesting actually talking to different athletes. Some people can hear the noise, some people block it out, and it's just different approaches. But the reason the Velodrome is so hot is because it makes the track faster.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
And what do you make of the World Championships for the first time coming all together, not only everything, but the first time we've really had paracycling and track cycling under one roof at the same time. How important is that for you?
I think it's really, really important that we are included, I think everyone. I think it's good for everyone, not only the paracyclists to be in track cycling, and I think it's important for the track cyclists to see us also, to be included for real.
Yeah.
To talk to each other, to see each other, to learn things from each other.
And having a packed velodrome, we have so many spectators seeing the best of all of it. Yeah. It's so good, isn't it? What's next for you, finally?
Now it's time trial next week. I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. We'll go and let you prepare for the next big event of the week.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks so much for joining me in the studio. Well, our roving reporter, Jess, has been over at the Sir Chris Hoy Velodrome, absorbing that buzz, getting amongst the fans, and most importantly, bringing us a sneak peek behind the scenes. Here she is now.
Hello, you are watching Squiggly Bike TV. We are in Glasgow and it's day one of the World Champs. I'm Jess. We're at the Sir Chris Hoy Velodrome because today it's all about track and paracycling track action. Are you excited about being at the cycling today?
I am, it's my first time.
Who are you supporting today?
New Zealand.
Are you from New Zealand?
Yes.
What are you excited about?
Seeing New Zealand.
I've been tasked to find as many people as possible to draw a bike. Derek, over to you. 10 seconds, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7. Dad looking very concerned over the corner. 5, 4, 3. Put a person on it. 2. 1. Show it to the camera. Woo! You only used half of it, but I like it. You're wearing a cycling top. Can I ask you about being a fan of cycling? Okay, Stuart from Scottish Cycling. What's your favourite part of a bike?
Oh, I would say the wheel.
Very nice. And what, when you go cycling, would you never go cycling without?
Water.
Yeah, keep hydrated. And last question is, when was the last time you went cycling?
This morning.
Emily and Dan, boyfriend and girlfriend, you just competed. How was it? Who won?
Good, I did just.
Emily, you fuming?
Fuming, absolutely fuming.
He's quite good at mountain biking. Yeah, sort of good.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
So I'm Lewis and this is Johnny, and we're from the Peace Type podcast. And we mainly kind of started this podcast around the fact that we wanted to, I guess, produce more exposure for the world. You know, we're passionate Glaswegians and track cyclists as well. And yeah, we just wanted to find a way to get involved and I guess grow the sport in maybe a different sort of way.
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to get in the position of a bike together. Go. 5, 4, 3.
I'm very excited to see that it's all come together for the first time, para and able body as well.
I'm very excited.
How excited out of 10?
100.
We are inside the Sir Chris Hoy Velodrome, and what's it like? Well, number one, it's very hot. I am literally in a swimsuit. It has to be kept at around like 28 degrees. It makes the riders go faster. Number 2 is that it's named after, of course, the legend, the Scottish cycling man that is Sir Chris Hoy. Number 3 is that track is 250 metres long. Then number 4, in the middle, you've got the track centre. That's where all the teams, all the athletes are, and they're getting ready between their races and they're doing their warm-up. And it's great for people to be able to see that in the crowd. Next is that it's an integrated programme, and by that, I mean that the para-athletes are competing alongside the able-bodied athletes. It's an integrated programme, so when you buy a ticket, you're not just seeing one or the other, you're seeing a bit of both. And finally, it is the gradient. It is a mad 45 degrees. That is steep. We are really in amongst it here in the track centre at the Velodrome. This is where it all happens. So each team, each country has an individual area. You can see Mexico here, and basically they do everything here. You've got the coaches, they do their warm-up, they eat, they drink, and it is hot, I can tell you that. And also you can see some really sexy bikes, can't you? As to be expected, but you have to make sure you try and stay cool, try and stay hydrated, because there's so much going on and you want to be focused. But I have to say, the vibe and the atmosphere here is next level. I'm with John from the Great Britain cycling team. John, tell me a bit about your role.
Yeah, so I'm the Paralympic Performance Manager, so I look after the World Class Performance Programme for all the paracyclists that we house in Manchester.
And it's an integrated programme, isn't it, here? So tell me a bit of what that means for the racing and the fans.
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic opportunity for all the fans here in Glasgow to experience and witness paracycling. Some will have seen it before, some maybe not. And I think to see that against the backdrop of the Olympic cyclists, if you like, and to see how they compare and contrast is quite a really exciting opportunity.
Here with one of the Indonesia riders. You are warming up. How are you feeling today?
I'm fine. Thank you, thank you. I'm really happy and enjoy for Glasgow.
Well, good luck. We can't wait to see you race.
Thank you very much.
Well, day one at the Champs has not disappointed here at the Sir Chris Hoy Velodrome. We've got plenty more to come across Scotland over the next 10 days, so make sure you stay tuned on Squiggly Bike TV.
Thanks, Jess. I have to say, that opening slide down the rail bar there, 10 out of 10, absolute perfection in that performance, brilliant stuff. Now, if you do see Jess out and about in any of the venues across Scotland, do go and give her a hello, say hi to us. Now, we would love to hear from you here at the Squiggly Bike Show, and we want to share the best of your social media posts. All you need to do for us to be able to share them is use the hashtag Glasgow Scotland 2023, like these people did. Take a look. First up, we have Loic Bruni, who's no stranger to the downhill course. We'll hear his thoughts on this later in the show. Cycling Canada official shared a video of Kelsey Mitchell showing off her gold bike, which represents her Tokyo 2020 Olympic win. Who wouldn't want a shiny gold bike? From Cycling Canada to British Cycling, who show some love for their downhill squad, who are competing up at Fort William. And finally, we have another first. Harriet Harnden shared her excitement about heading to her first ever downhill World Championships. We're looking forward to seeing how she gets on, of course. Well, here at the Squiggly Bike Show, we love you to get involved, and not just on social media. We've got a fun little game for you to play, in fact. Become the best player on the World Champions Predictor game here at the 2023 UCI Cycling World Championships, powered by Tissot, and be in with a chance of winning a fantastic Tissot watch. How great is that? All you need to do is head right over to www.myworldofcycling.com. Be in it to win it. Now, every day we're shining the spotlight on another athlete competing at this World Championships, and today it's the turn of Loic Bruni. He is the UCI Elite Men's reigning world champion, but also 5 times world champion. He's no stranger to Fort William. Let's hear from him now.
Track looks amazing, to be honest. I've never seen it looking that good and that exciting to ride. Most of the changes are just like filling up with a lot of dirt, changing a little bit the layout of the flow of the track. And it's still really technical and it will get rough for sure, but it looks way smoother and fast. So I feel like it's a new Fort William a little bit, and I'm really happy to see it because I've been coming here for like years and years. and I needed a change. So I'm really happy to see that it happened. The last year's injury here was not the only problem I've had. I feel like every year I have my struggles. So for sure I have redemption to find. This year feels like it's the proper year to do it. You know, it's like world champs, new track. I feel like I've worked on myself too, trying to overcome Scotland. It's quite a difficult, conditions here. And I feel like I'm ready for it. It's still early in the week to feel like the vibe or not, but after track walk, I'm already like hyped about it, you know, and that's a big part of pushing or not. So Fort William's special, I think, because of the atmosphere. It's like kind of scary, this big hill with no trees and all the wind, like able to wash you out anytime, the rain, the fog. Like it's always really demanding and challenging for us, but it's always all worth it because of all the people coming and watch, even though it's miserable out there, they're just like loving it and sharing on us the whole time. So it's like really love-hate relationship here that makes it so special.
Will Loic hold on to his crown and once again become world champion? Well, we've not got long to wait to find out because all the action kicks off just a little bit later over at Fort William. Another rider we caught up with is someone making such an impressive comeback from really significant injury. Yesterday, she took her 8th world title over on the track. Let's hear now from Chloe Dygert.
It was pretty hard out there. It was. I really did not know how my body was going to react. I haven't done an effort like this in 3 years. Team pursuit is completely different. I'm really thankful. Gary and I had a plan days before what lap times I was going to run, so we tried to stick to it, and so I'm really thankful and happy to be able to pull off.
Well, it's so brilliant to see Chloe Dygert of the USA back and winning after that huge comeback from injury. Now, we have plenty of action continuing at the World Championships today. Things kicked off this morning with the track cycling and para-track cycling. Followed very shortly, we'll have all the action, as I mentioned earlier, from Fort William and the downhill mountain biking. Then later on today, it's the turn of the Gran Fondo. And I have it on good authority that there are limited tickets available. You just need to head over to the Cycling World Champs website. Well, sadly, that's all from us today. It's all we've got time for, but we'll be back same time, same place tomorrow with much more insight and behind the scenes action here at the UCI Cycling World Championships. We'll see you then.